Brad,
Yo.
how was 2022?
Absolutely fantastic. One of the best years we've ever had in our 12 years of operation.
It's been a roller coaster. It's had its ups and downs, but I think all in all, it's been a pretty epic year. So Gilly, 2022, how did it kick off for you?
Yeah, we had Gilly come on just before the new financial year, a couple of months before that. And then we've got good old Odin jumped on board a couple of weeks later, getting really good people on board within the company. Moving through that, when it comes to say even more people, we developed an amazing, awesome sponsorship partnership deal with the Valhalla's Keepers. And that then spawned into another team as well, Valhalla's Armory.
Coming into the shop a few times, had a couple of meetings with them, and it all just fell into place from there. A lot of the things that Brad wanted to do moving forward into the future aligned with what we wanted to do as well, so it worked out well.
Oh, 1,000 days since, yes. So oddly enough, it fell on my dad's birthday, which 1,000 days since we won a little troublesome spot a couple of years ago. Some of you may be aware of it, but we won a very important court case that I was being charged as a black market firearm dealer, all these other firearm charges, and we got not guilty on all of them down in New South Wales, which beautiful, means I didn't have to go to jail.
30 primary firearm charges, 36 secondary firearm charges in the Penrith District Court, deliberated by a jury of his peers, in 26 minutes found not guilty on every single count.
And so, yeah, 1,000 days was this year on the 13th of November. Goes to show 2.5 years later, we're still kicking along, even though we were put into the ground, basically. We're down to our last final few cents in our account, and bit of perseverance and gung-ho attitude, and we won. So
2022 has been an absolute whirlwind of a year. Yeah, it's had its ups and it definitely has its downs, but being here, I can definitely say that I feel like there's a energy that hasn't really stopped. Yeah, it's been really cool, especially being able to work with Brad and with Odin. And yeah, man, it's been really freaking dope. What else can I say? It really has been dope.
Oh, gee, okay, so Cubisoft, belts, pouches, chest rigs. There's going to be more in the future as well, with some like backpacks for tank pouches, other speedball gear like the carbon masks. We've, those are just simply, one of the best brands we have in gel ball as well. We're just bringing out all these bangers all year, and it's been a really, really fun ride to sort of present that out to the speedball, skirmish, and even hell, the Milsim crowd. They start to jump on this too, because they realize that face protection is important, especially when you're shooting 330 feet per second. You cop accidentally one of those in the face, because that sucks.
Was there any goals in particular that you wanted to kick?
Absolutely. Like, the first and most important goal was to really get in and understand and figure out a way that I could coexist with Brad's ego. That was not the answer I was going with. I just couldn't stop myself.
Okay.
It's given me a bit more latitude to get proper custom work done, not just screwing bits together off a shelf. That's probably the biggest thing that coming over to Armoured Heaven's given me the latitude to play with, is to actually get in and actually properly customise and come up with a few ideas for our Speedsoft players and even our skirmish players. Favourite photo of 2022, Brad?
It's my favourite because Dale looks very different now. He's got a little bit longer hair, bit of a beard, so he's been really inspired by a certain someone.
It's actually been really good. VS, they're one of the few teams where I've ever walked up to and worked with a team where they know very little about their blasters, and I don't mean that in a bad way. They give you complete, raw, unfiltered feedback, and they don't mess with it. So working with VS as a whole has actually been a major driver in identifying what we need to do for the Speedsoft community into next year.
Like for instance, I've been able to commentate with different companies in terms of their speedball events, which has been really great. And working with the Keepers as well has been absolutely awesome. Not only that, seeing our sponsored teams consistently win. I mean, there's a lot of pride there.
Freedom to do what he wants at gunpoint. Supernova weekend.
Yep.
2022.
That was fun.
Supernova back. Biggest one you've organised on your own?
One of the biggest, probably the most successful. Yes, we smashed it. So financially, we smashed it amazingly. We haven't had a successful supernova as good as this one for a couple of years.
It was an experience. I tell you, I wouldn't have done it with anyone other than Brad and Gilly, though. I'm really glad that's the way it went down. 2022 supernova. How was that for you, Jake?
Have I ever had a man? No, I haven't.
He burst out laughing. I see the backflips.
It was long days, it was hot and sweaty, and I think it was about 11 o'clock on Sunday night when we finally finished and unpacked the van and could go home. But it was an epic weekend. It was awesome to see those sorts of crowds coming back to those events.
We had this, oh man, it was like, we had a brotherhood going on that weekend where literally all we did was laugh. I mean, we both, or all three of us, I should say, endured, so much torture because we had to listen to the Ghostbusters theme song.
Sorry, John, you don't count, mate.
Oh, no, John was there, but yeah, but okay, but yeah, we had to endure like the Ghostbusters theme song playing in like back to back the whole weekend. Not only that though, we made bank on that one. We pushed hard. We had awesome products, and yeah, look, we worked as a team and we came home as a team, and it was really good.
But no, it was a really, really fun convention, mainly because it was the first big one that we've had up here since all that COVID debacle has been finished. So everyone felt rejuvenated, and it got back to the supernova how it used to be, say 2016 right through to say 2019, where people came and they brought like a wallet full of cash and they weren't leaving until all that was gone and they picked out all their favorite things. So for me, it was really beneficial for that, obviously, because now we can expand my business a lot further and get better product in. But for the people who were there, they got some really fantastic, almost unheard of bargains.
Christmas is just around the corner.
Can't wait.
What can you tell us is coming in 2023?
Guess you have to find out.
I can't really answer that, but what I can say is literally everything we've done this year has just been in preparation for 2023. It's only just starting.